Now I'm gonna have
All right.
to fucking. Oh, now I'm gonna have to find you to share the link. Shit.
Fuck. Yeah, okay. All right.
Just the YouTube one.
So there we are.
I got to hear. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, look, Scott, nothing for you went live.
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
I wonder
Does
what
that mean I've
he's
got
up
to find?
No, that's
Does that mean
alright.
I've got to...
No, I can just fucking deal with it here.
Cool. Right, so Merry Christmas, every motherfucker. And then, so Christmas shit, you know, you get that. You see who turns up, eh?
I thought that it's just you in the fucking wheelchair.
Yeah.
You don't look very happy in that photo.
No, well, you know, that's just how it is. Don't have to be happy. The worst part about being in the wheelchair is you don't have to drink.
Hey, Guido.
Hey, Guido. Yeah, don't
You
have
could
to drink.
you could still get in trouble for being drunk in the operation of a fucking
Of a vehicle, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Apparently in the States that's not a thing, but here it is.
Yeah. I told you that story about that fella.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
Hey, Guido.
what's everyone up to? All three of us. Well, a fucking pep and verve, I suppose.
I'm opening a can of rum.
You looking forward to Christmas, Guido? You setting up a hide to try and snag Santa?
Catch that little cunt red-handed.
Yeah, damn straight. Put fucking...
Actually, do you guys have that tradition over in the States where you leave a beer out for Santa?
I think they do milk and cookies more than beer.
We're drunks.
Per capita, we actually drink more than the US. We're behind Germany, but everyone else is. That's not really surprising, is it?
Well, I mean, you know.
Doing good, Guido. Doing good. Had Chrissy breakfast already. Bacon, eggs.
I made friends with a moo cow. I didn't know
that. As opposed to a wolf cow.
Well, I didn't know that they had sandpapery tongue.
Yes, a moo cow. Do you know how to make a cow go wolf, Guido? You pour petrol on it and light it. It goes wolf.
Hey.
What? That's funny. So hi to Pookie for us and your grandbabies and children and fucking in-laws and all that shit.
You have no idea what you're fucking talking about, do you?
I have every idea what I'm talking about. I'm just not sure what sort of people are with Guido. Like, for all we know, Guido's headed out to the pub already.
I don't know if the pub would be open.
You just see Guido sitting at the bar with the live stream on. beer in hand, screaming, "Shut up, you cunts! I'm trying to listen." Right, so is it just us three? Is it fucking DDT said turn up? He's probably already drunk.
Well, I did share the fucking thing.
I know. He's probably got his dick in hand. He can only use one hand at a time.
Well, I mean, it's hard
There's four people watching. There's 4 watching, so there's...
He can fap or watch the fucking stream, but not both.
Well, maybe he can do both. Maybe it's the sound of my voice that gets him hard.
Oh.
There's a scary thought for you, isn't it, DDT?
Thank you very much for putting that
You're
in.
welcome. I'm here to help. Wonder what TC's up to tonight. Probably drinking.
No, he said he was going to the fucking church, remember?
Oh, that's right. He was going to go live from the fucking church, the lousy cunt. He never did.
Well, maybe he's gotten into the bloody wine or something.
The sacramental wine. Yeah, maybe he's scoffing the fucking biscuits too. These taste horrible. Nom, nom, nom.
He didn't say whether you... Yeah, it's Christmas here now.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day. It is just about Christmas lunch, although we had a big Christmas breakfast, so...
I made friends. Not only did I make friends with a moo cow, I made friends with a wiener dog.
He fat.
She's very chonky, isn't she?
That wiener dog's got some fucking beef on.
She chonky.
Thanks, Pookie. Merry Christmas, Pookie and Guido. You applying Guido with alcohol yet, Pookie, or what?
He said he was drinking wine today. Oh, what? Does he think he's classy or something?
You can see him drinking it with the little finger out too, like thinking he's all fucking that.
He always threatens him.
Trying to spit it into a bucket and fucking it up miserably.
Oh. Have it come out of his nose instead.
That would be funny. We are talking about TC though. Maybe he drinks it through his nose. Ends up with the staining on the outside of his nostril.
Well, he wouldn't fucking drink it through his ass, would he?
Wow. Shelving it. Have fucking purple poo for a week. It would look different in the towel. So you want to find our cast of... How's it going, Ed? Merry Christmas, dude. Hey.
An ass drinker. Well, I mean, look. Remember how I was telling you fellas about shelving and about how some people ingest their certain drugs through their asshole because it's soaked in through the rectal wall faster than if it were to go through the stomach? Maybe that's done with alcohol too.
You could see TC giving himself a wine enema.
Oh, hey Ed. Wine enema.
Yeah.
Where is this sorry son of a bitch? You know what? I'm going to ring him.
Yeah, do that. Say, go live, you cunt, so Scott doesn't have to deal with this shit.
What? That's not nice.
Go live, you cunt, please. But yeah, no, buddy, we can always put up the radar of where Santa is. Hang on, she must be on the phone. I can hear her talking, but she's not on here.
Sorry. I posted it in Discord. I'll send it to you through here. Righto, okay, hang on, bye. Oh.
TC difficult? Who would have fucking guessed it? What's he coming up here, is he?
Yeah.
What I should do is let him up and just continually drop him and bring him back up and drop him and bring him back up.
I know what's
I'm a
fucking...
nice guy.
I know that it's what's the word? Attractive, an idea, but no.
Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Merry Christmas, Ed.
I should have a look and see if Fuckface McGee has posted any more fucking videos.
Yeah, fucking do that shit. I'm not sub to him, and I'm not going to look for him.
Discord's having a shit fit. Hang on.
Are you not sub to him either?
No, fuck no. Why would I be sub to him?
Someone would have to be. Who's sub to the mangy prick? Anyone?
Fucking me. Whoops.
Anyone?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Just fucking hold your vagina. Okay, I think I found this dude. Shut up! I don't. Aha! Yes, it does seem to be him. He's just playing poxy ass GTA.
Yeah, but he's not good at it. That's probably the worst part of it. Oh, shit.
I mean, is anyone good at playing GTA? Like
me? No, not really, but you know.
Did I get what I wanted? I didn't want anything for Christmas. I just wanted to have a good day. So yeah, I got what I wanted. Scott got me some jewelry and a diary for this year and a hat. But it's fucking cool because it's a fucking unicorn hat. But if you press the little buttons on the side here, on the things that hang down, it makes the ears move. Hey, babe.
Yes.
That fucking Primus song got me
Which
thinking.
one?
Well, those damn blue-collared tweakers. Because it's about, like, the functional speed addicts and shit that are like fucking truck drivers and shit like that basically make our society run as smoothly as it does. I know that they've quote unquote reformed the industry, at least here, and they have all those other sort of fail-safe things in place. But surely that's still going on, isn't it?
Of course.
Like they've got those, like they've changed the rules where they've got to pull up every so often to sleep, and
8 hours unless you've done your fatigue management course, in which case it's 10 hours. But just after 10 hours, you got to have an 8-hour break. Rah.
Well, I mean, and not just that though. Like they've got to contend with other fuckwits on the road, and
there's a whole heap of shit you got to do.
And there's like the speed limiters and all that sort of shit. So I was just wondering if that practice or that is still going on.
Yes.
And you're the only person I can really ask because I don't know any other people that drive trucks.
Because I had to learn all that shit.
Well, I mean, you've been there, done that. I couldn't think of anything worse than fucking doing that all day, every fucking day.
It's not too bad. Like,
And then if God forbid, like if I was involved, like say I was a truck driver and I was involved in a fucking car accident and I killed someone, I don't think I would be able to fucking live with myself.
problem is, a lot of times it's not your fault. Like as a truck driver, other people can't fucking drive, and they don't know how to drive around trucks.
Oh,
I used to drive trucks, Guido. So I had to learn all the bullshit involved with it and fatigue management and all that sort of shit.
So what's
But
fatigue management?
That's where you learn how to drive without fucking yourself up, really.
Well, fucking how do you do that? Like, what's the steps that are involved in fatigue management?
Learning how to like drive and fucking all that shit without like wasting energy. How to control your feeling tired. How to tell when you're feeling tired.
Oh. Guido said he was in the Navy for 20 years. So, like, you got to fly this shit, dude? Or you just... I wouldn't be any good at doing that either, being a pilot.
I could fly. I reckon I could fly. Landing would be a whole different fucking story. But I could fly. I reckon I could fly. I give me a go. I'd get the cunt off the ground. Beyond that, lap of the gods type shit. That.
Oh, you worked on the planes. Hey, there's someone else that does that. He's a aviation mechanic. He retired from YouTube, otherwise I'd make him get on. What I think is cool is that they used to use ferrets to install the wiring on planes.
Yes, that was a thing.
And in buildings too. I think they still do that in some buildings.
Well, they had to start using ferrets because they weren't allowed to use children anymore.
Oh.
I know. It's a sad state of affairs when you can't use children to do shit.
Babe.
What?
You're looking at that in entirely fucking fucked up lens. Just saying.
Why?
You really want me to explain why?
Well, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so what's ethical or moral about making children work in that way?
Well, I'm not saying it's moral, but it's useful.
Went to Australia? Which part of Australia did you go to? He's been around the world 5 times.
I went around the car park a couple of times, but I don't know that.
I walked around the park a bit. Oh, I went to the US too. We travelled a fair ways away. Like I went from East Coast to like bloody Midwest, and then from Midwest to bloody... Oh no, sorry, I skipped a bit. I went to the desert, and then I went from the desert to Midwest, and then from Midwest to the coast, and then back again. Oh, you went to Perth? I've been there once when I was 8. All I can remember of that city is it was really, really like tidy. It was clean. I remember that was the same trip that we went to Sydney, and it was the first time I ever went to the city. I was about 8, and we got off the bloody train at Central Station, and there was security guards kicking these 3 homeless teenagers. They would have been about 15 out of the bloody station. And I remember saying to Mum, why doesn't he just let them sleep there? They're not doing anything. I was absolutely fucking mortified. And that's when I started disliking Sydney.
Yeah, I went to Sydney once. That wasn't up for me.
You take your life in your hands as soon as you get in a car. People just have no idea how to drive. It's stressful.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Why are you in trouble?
I've got 12 health left.
Yeah, Perth's nice. Apparently, on the west coast, like in Western Australia in general, everything's so much more expensive there compared to the east side, which is fucking weird. I don't get it, but there you go.
It's because it's a mining area.
Oh yeah, duh. I didn't think of that. Oh, Clivey Pooh's still suing the Western Australian government.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I don't know how long that's going to go for, but we'll have to wait and see. Actually,
No.
in his honor,
that's already been resolved, hasn't it?
No,
Both got thrown out. I thought.
no, he's still fucking suing Western. He did another one.
Wow, righto.
The latest one was.
He's suing Numbnut personally.
Wait. Okay. You need to fucking explain what the fuck this doodle brain is. Like, how do you explain what Clive Palmer is to someone who knows nothing about him?
He's an absolute cockhead. He's a what he is a
absolute tool.
He's a mining magnate, right? So he's all about mining and blah 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 blah. But he believes that everyone should do everything that he wants, no matter what.
What the fuck?
That's part of where he's at.
Fuck's sake. I fucking saved a picture and now I can't find it.
It went to your porn file.
Yeah, totes. Yeah, I thought it was there. Fucking
in your porn file?
No! Fucking dog fucking. Where is he? Shit.
His car won't fill up.
What'd you do?
Trying to fill his fucking car up.
Oh, fuck my life. I can't find this poxy fucking thing. All you did was drink and chase skirt. I don't know why you'd bother. That seems like so much fucking expenditure of your energy. Shit.
What's that? We'll go into the bit in the Navy. Well, just imagine if TC was in the Navy. He would have been drinking and chasing sausage.
He wouldn't have fucking lasted. He would have fucking bailed.
TC would have done fucking the yeah, he would have washed out at signing.
You think? That early?
Oh, he would have played fucking Reveille once.
Oh, when he was asleep, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate when my brother would come in fucking shouting that shit at
Oh,
me.
motherfucker. Holy shit! Every cunt's here trying to kill
Oh,
me.
you liar! I know Oh, mate, it's saying that I don't have it in here, and that's a damn lie. Oh,
What?
fuck a duck! I can't find this goddamn picture. Transvestite? What? Adult Disneyland? Oh my god.
For some reason, I can't get into cars.
Did you suck at being a crim?
Not that car anyway.
His ball bag said he was going to show. Oh,
Yeah, he's not.
Hang on, he's
You're
ringing.
talking about him fucking working out what the fuck he's doing. Clueless is the word you're looking for. Fucking clueless.
Raving on about me posting the goddamn StreamYard link.
Yeah, he's fucking shit at what he does. Hang on, Guido put transvestite in there. I'm guessing he's talking about TC.
Yes.
We can't go. There it is. There's 4 people left.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to fucking lose my shit at this shit.
Ah, I see what you did there.
What?
He's put a medallion down and then he's sitting there with a sniper rifle.
Oh, he's trying to trap ya.
He's sneaky motherfucker, he is.
Don't fall for it.
Am I going to get snuffed? No. Am I going to run away? Fucking oath I am.
Fuck it up. Right here. Pain in the hole. Fuck, he's a pain in the ass. There.
What, did he lose it? How's it going, Verbal? Well, there he is. Someone who isn't me needs to shoot this cunt because he's got me on the bead.
Just be on the lookout for PC.
Two left. What am I doing? I gotta go this way. Run away, run away, run away. He's got to come this way, this cunt. He's still not there. It's all good.
Oh, shit on a shingle.
Oh, there he is. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hello, TC.
An hour I'm waiting in the fucking basement.
Fuck off you were, you lying sack of shit.
Jesus Christ almighty. Get your You're supposed to be running a live stream. You're playing a fucking game.
Damn straight I am. There's me and another cunt left. It's me and him.
I just got a victory royale before I came up. I flew in on a guy and popped him.
Motherfucker. For you, I would have won.
Let's see. Who's in the chatty poo? Hey. Hey, Guido. Hey, there's the pookster in here. Eddie, yeah, Merry Christmas, you too. That's right. It's fucking.
Thank you. It is Christmas. As fun as that is. So what's everyone doing on the lead up to Christmas? Putting shit together for kids and stuff like that?
Oh,
fuck. Joey put Christmas carols or Christmas movies or like cartoons up to get the kids up in there.
Well, see, we should talk about what constitutes a Christmas movie. Right? Is a Christmas movie a movie that has anything Christmas in it? Or is it a movie specifically about Christmas?
Well, it's like things about Christmas, like the snowman.
Well, they keep saying, Die Hard's a Christmas movie because of when it was set. But if that's the case, then Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, okay, no problem. I got no problem with that.
The start of Lethal Weapon is at Christmas. He's about to top himself because his wife's dead. Rah rah rah. Right. So, these are quantifiers here. And what's everyone's favorite Christmas movie?
Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's Christmas stuff.
Did you know why Rudolph had a red nose?
Yeah, because he stuck it in your ass.
Because he was an alcoholic. Like all the reindeer used to tease him and call him names, so he had a drinking habit. And so, his coping mechanism was drinking. So he had like an alcoholic's nose, which is why. Hey,
I thought maybe he got it from sticking his nose in Chrissy's snapper.
Yeah, whatever. But I reckon he's alcoholic. Any advances on he's an alcoholic?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. So, Scott, what did you get for Christmas?
I got a jigsaw.
Who?
Jigsaw. Star Wars jigsaw.
Oh, what else did you get?
There's another one coming.
I would hope so.
Fuck you.
Oh, Elsie, what did Scotty Boy get you?
Your mum.
Oh, you had to fucking dig her up then.
It would explain why she didn't move much.
What a nice surprise, old Scotty Boy going live. So, what did you get, Elsie? What did you get?
I got earrings and I got
Nice.
a diary for you. And I got this hat that's a unicorn head with like these dangly bits. And you press the bottoms of the dangly bits and the ears move.
Okay.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
She likes novelty hats, right? So I saw this hat and I'm like, I got to get it.
Beautiful. Man, you did a good job, Scotty Boy. You put some effort into it, huh?
Yeah,
More than I can say for other people.
Go fuck yourself.
You're lucky it's too far to drive. Well, she would fucking come over there and flog cunt out of you, eh?
She had her shot. She didn't take it.
Because she looked at your face and felt sorry for you.
Yeah, I can't beat someone up who's special. You know what I mean?
Are you calling me banged up in the head?
Have
Well, I
you
mean, it's
seen
a
your
shoot
face?
thing.
Like, you have mirrors in your house?
I'm all alone. I'm all alone.
Are you?
Yeah. My kid said, Dad, my boyfriend's mother said I could come over and eat.
You're like, do I get an invite too or what?
So I'm like, okay. Yeah. I was gonna bust her chops about it, like, oh, you're gonna leave your daddy alone, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to guilt her.
You can see TC going to the doctor on fucking the next day they're open, going, oh my God, my dick's orange, is it going to fall off? And the doctor's be like, what were you doing? He goes, nothing, I was eating Doritos and watching porn.
Wasn't that fucking funny?
Fucked up.
Did you start putting your puzzle together?
Nah, he wanted to know if you started putting your puzzle together.
We don't have a surface big enough to put it together. Which is
How many pieces is it?
1,000.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
I've seen a 10,000 piece puzzle.
Really?
And it's a 3D jigsaw. I looked at it.
Oh,
it was like $60. I'm like, fuck that.
Oh, it must have been a picture of my sausage. It was 10,000 fucking pieces.
No. That's fucking micro. That one. Put that together with tweezers.
How was dinner at your mom's?
No, we didn't go to her mum's.
So that was a boo.
We had breakfast with her family. So
Oh,
because
that's
all my
nice.
family's gone. hang on, I'll fucking look it up. It's about 9.5 hour drive away.
Oh, fuck.
So I decided, fuck that noise, I'm not going.
Yeah, fuck that. That's a far fucking drive, boy.
Yeah.
9.5 hours. Fuck. That's not. It wouldn't be bad if you were staying for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
But to go there and turn right around, fuck that.
well, we'll have to go up there and come back today or tomorrow to go to work on Wednesday.
Correct. Yeah, I
But
get it.
It's 640 kilometers, so it's 7.5 hours, which is
Wow.
still fucking far too far one way.
Yeah, I agree. Because you know you have to drive because Elsie ain't getting behind the fucking wheel.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't know you were there. Sorry. I cleaned my room today.
The doctor slapped your mother in the
Do
mouth.
you want a lolly or what?
I cleaned my room, all spotless, the floors, the furniture,
Oh, good boy! You worked
The
so much
bathroom.
and you did such a good job.
the bathroom, beautiful. Yeah, buddy.
Right.
Oh.
So,
It's gonna be nice sleeping in a clean, clean sheets. I love clean.
I thought you were
clean
going to say
sheets.
in a clean bathroom. I'm going to like, what the fuck are you doing sleeping in there?
I have slept in that bathroom before.
That is not fucking surprising. Were you drunk at the time?
I got banged up for my neighbors took me out for the bachelor party, and we were only out for 2 hours, and was fucking wasted because the one guy he's a cop, and he's like, I don't want to see you without fucking a drink in your hand, and I'm like, fuck you, I'll fucking stay here all fucking night. So I had shots, fucking shots of what the fuck was I shooting that night? Oh fuck, I can't remember what it was. But anyhow, I was taking shots and drinking fucking Corona. And after 2 hours, I was fucking toast. Because I was being a big shot, you know what I mean? Look at this, I can drink it all night. Well, the 2 hour mark came and everything started fucking spinning.
You drank on an empty stomach, didn't you?
And then I puked.
You
I
drank on
puked.
an empty stomach, didn't you?
No, I was just pounding. I was like, it was just shot after shot.
You're
Fucking.
usually like that.
So, what?
What do you mean, what?
Yeah, I was fucked. So he drove me home. He's swerving in the car back and forth, making me I had my head banging back and forth because I got no control over my fucking body. At the light, I puked. Then my soon-to-be wife at the time, she was across the street at their house, and I don't know how I got in, but I went into the bathtub. I was so fucking hot. I had the fucking booze burns. So I got in the tub. I took off my clothes, got in the tub, and turned the cold water on, and I fell asleep. She come home, tried to get me out of there. I woke up the next day in the fucking bathroom.
That sounds like quality.
It was fucked.
You're a fucking mess.
3 days it took me to recover from that fucking night. I was fucked.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's why I don't like drinking because see the way I see it, if you're gonna get into it and get it done. But if the price is so severe as you get older, like the next days, it's not like you're 21 years old and you're out drinking all night, get up the next day and just go at it. You know, at that time I was what, 40?
So we're talking
I
about
don't-
years ago.
40, yeah, something like 40. I was fucked. And I'm not a big drinker to begin with. So, you know, whew, I was mangled. They took pictures of me. She took fucking pictures of me and showed everybody. Everybody got a good laugh at my expense. Fucking showed me with my junk hanging out. Motherfucker.
Yeah, what? Her camera must have had a pretty good
They're
zoom.
They're like, where's your fucking dick? Where is it? Hiding in your hair. Like, you motherfucker. Because it was cold. That water's cold, you know what I mean? It was embarrassing. It was really fucked.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, real great. Fucking got my balls busted for a long time over that.
I bet you did. And you deserved every second of it.
Nah, man, I was fucking. I was just gonna go out and have a good time, and he's like, "You gotta have a drink at all times, or we're going home." I said, "Man, we'll be here for 10 fucking hours. Give me a shot." I think it was what the fuck was I think it was Yukon Jack. No, they didn't know. No, some kind of whiskey. I just can't remember what it was. It might have been Jack Daniels. I can't remember.
And then you finish on tequila, and away you fucking go.
No, definitely there was no tequila. There was none of that. I don't like that. I won't drink that.
But by the time you're about half a dozen drinks in, it doesn't matter what the fucking tequila tastes like. You go in there anyway. Like,
I really forget what it was. I know it fucked me up, boy, big time. Yep, 2 hours. That's all it was.
That's
Yeah.
the best thing ever.
I want to make fun of me.
as you do, those photos would have made a startling appearance at your wedding.
Oh God.
No. No, my mom was alive then. She didn't need to see that shit. You want to see what your son's like? And, she'd be like, oh, you haven't fucking changed since you were a kid. I'm like, Ma, it was one fucking night. I would have had to explain myself like that. I would have told her, I'm 40 years old, God damn it. Don't worry about it. Don't you tell me not to worry about it.
He'd slap you upside the head.
Probably. I disrespected my mother one fucking time. And that was the last time I ever did it. My old man pulled me up. He fucked me up with that belt. Oh. How fucking dare you fucking talk to your mother like that? She takes good care of you.
He'd probably fucking lose his mind if he saw how my mother and I interact.
I was always nice to my mother.
No, you weren't.
I thought about being nice to her.
Yeah, right. No, you didn't.
What did I do wrong? I was nice.
He'd say smart ass shit whenever she talked.
Yeah. You say
How
that
like,
like it's a bad thing.
how like when you dropped her off at the shopping centre and she's getting out of the car, you're like, be careful, it's a long way down.
Yeah, well, she was short. For her, it would be a long way down.
And then she told you to drop dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say
How
that
old
like
was-
it's a bad thing.
How old were you when you lost your mom, Scott?
That was 4 years ago.
Okay.
3 years ago. Something like that. Dad was 23 years ago, 22 years ago.
Okay. It's about it. Yeah. Well,
My dad had motor neuron disease, which in America it's called
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Lou
Or
Gehrig.
ALS.
oh, that's my family member just. Remember, I went up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he died from. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, my dad, he had motor neuron, but what killed him was inhalation pneumonia due to an improperly placed peg feed.
Wow.
So he was dying from the motor neuron. It's just the Chad Chigueto. He's probably already gone, you know.
It's a fucking vicious disease, man.
Oh,
vicious.
dude, it's fucked up. It is fucked up. Of all the things that run in my family, like diseases and shit, like cancer and shit like that, that's one I don't want. Like fucking nah. That is give me something to top myself kind of disease. That one.
Well, that's what my family member did. He said, I don't want no fucking medicine. I don't want nothing. Just let it, because there's no fucking cure.
They
And
can't
he
do
didn't
it.
want.
Treatment either. There's no cure. There's no treatment. There's no nothing.
Yeah, so he said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go out and that's what he did. And I don't know. He got it 3 months. 3 months after he got it, he was dead.
Shit.
Yeah, it depends on what. There's different strains apparently, which makes it interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's different strains and all that sort of shit, which is bullshit because, yeah, the one my dad had, he lost the ability to speak first, so they misdiagnosed him for 2 years as having had a stroke.
Oh.
So it wasn't until it was his birthday. They diagnosed him with having motor neuron disease.
Well, I'm
then-
sorry.
And then he was dead 10 months to the day later.
Wow. Yeah, that thing's fucking vicious. Yeah, my family member, his speech finally went towards the end. Couldn't talk no more.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And the worst part of it is the brain's in there, but you can't get your shit out.
Yes. Yeah. That's what they were saying.
You're a
The ones
prisoner
that-
in your own body.
Yeah. That's fucked, man.
It's
I wonder
and
how long.
It's what?
What?
I don't know. Elsie started talking and stopped.
well, motor neurons are the only kind of neurons in the human body that don't replenish themselves.
I wonder what I'm gonna croak from.
I wonder if you could use stem cells.
Well, I think that's what they were trying to advocate for. Because they can turn into anything. So the idea was to use them in a treatment in a way that they would make new motor neurons. But I don't know how far they got with that, because you know what the fuck happened with like the media, and society didn't react that well to
Well,
that.
no, they have an issue with genetic modification of people, but it's okay to do in your food. That's the part that gets a bit weird for me. That they're okay with genetically modified food, like your grains and rice and cows and chickens and fucking sheep and all that shit. But they're not okay with genetically modifying people. Unless, of course, you're rich and, don't care. Then you can probably get genetically modified. But it just makes no sense.
I don't know. I can't speak for them. It doesn't make any sense to me either. But
I get genetically modifying, like they're doing organs now. They're petri dishing organs,
right.
Which is about as far as you'd really want to go with that. But you know that once they start, they won't stop. That was a great picture I sent to Ed.
I don't see anybody chatting.
I could.
I know everyone just kind of went. I think Guido and Pookie are going to spend time with family.
That's ignorant.
Apparently, there's 4 people watching, so I don't know.
I don't want to talk to you. You smell.
You take the time out to go live, you think Pookie and Guido would stay a while.
No, it's Christmas Eve, dude. They're spending time with family. Like I get that. They're at the grandkiddies' place, so I understand that.
That kid, it's 8 o'clock. That kid's asleep.
How would you know?
I know everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sure you do.
That kid looks just like me too.
You fuck.
What, all fucking wrinkly and bald?
Yeah. Like my ball sack.
So that Justin Shane Corbett, is that
That's me. That's me.
Oh.
it's you, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Watch. Hi, Scott. Hi, Scott.
Righto. I was thinking it was Shine in here.
Why would he be wishing you a happy Christmas?
You never know, he might. Stranger things have happened.
You don't fucking like you.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, he
Yes.
gets really upset with you.
I
Yes,
upset
you do.
everyone. It's a thing. I've upset Joey. I've upset Shane. I'm off fucking Emo's Christmas card list.
Yeah.
Nemesis won't talk to me.
It took a while for Joey to even acknowledge you.
Yeah, but then I spent 3 hours on his stream, fucking trolling the shit out of him, and he didn't realise. That made it sad. Like putting all that effort in and having him not fucking realise it.
I would love to hear you and him go about that other thing, about the god, whatever the fucking god he is.
Mythology. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, hey, that apology that Nemesis sent me, holy shit, he was fucking beside himself. 1 minute he's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about anyone, and then he's like, sorry, Scott, I didn't realise it was you. If I would have realised it was you, I would have let you up. I'm sorry. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Huh.
Maybe he just wants to suck your willy.
Oh God.
And then
What?
the day after I spent the 3 hours on the stream trolling him, he stopped using Elmo's second channel. So, like,
What'd you say, oh God, for?
who?
Don't say stupid things like that.
Why?
Scott don't want no other man stuck in his fucking sausage, all right?
How do you know?
Come on, Scott's a man's man.
What are you saying? I don't want any other man stroking my sausage. Are you saying it's only going to be you?
No, it ain't gonna be me. You bet your ass on that it ain't gonna be me.
You're not going to give me my ass.
What?
What?
Oh.
But yeah, no. So yeah, and then fucking Errol grew a pair and told me to stop calling him Errol. It only took him 3 years or something,
Yeah.
and it was only
You know-
because I mentioned it.
You don't get the recognition you deserve. I believe that.
Damn straight, I don't.
Recognition? Don't fucking stroke his ego.
No, I've been quiet.
You tell me to be quiet.
What are you gonna do about it?
Slap you.
See, the way I do it is I don't have an issue with people unless they annoy the fuck out of me. Once they annoy the fuck out of me, all bets are off.
Right. Like me, I annoy the shit out of you.
Not really. I've got to dumb it down a bit to talk to you, but like, it's not too bad.
Yeah, because you fucking use all the fucked up shit like ball bags and whatever, princes on the fucking dick or whatever the fuck those
Prince
things are.
Albert.
Prince Albert, yeah.
Jacob's ladder.
Shit I ain't never fucking heard of.
It's because you don't get out often enough.
A Cleveland steamer.
Mhm. All kinds of,
Venezuelan fart porn.
yeah.
You could be rich if you did Venezuelan fart porn. Just like get someone in one of those masks, just fart into it, and you'd be fucking rich.
Oh.
Be making a fortune right up until
That's
you
a fucking, that's a thing. That's a thing too, man. Jesus Christ.
fart porn. Yeah, fucking. It really is. There are people who get off on sniffing farts.
Oh, fucking nasty ass. Fucking come down with the pink eye. They probably got fucking pink eye all the time. Fucking
Well, you've
nasty.
also got regurgitologists,
Oh.
people who actually get sexually aroused getting spewed upon. Now, the only reason I know about that is there was an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die where some chickie who got off on getting spewed on had someone spew on her face and she breathed in as a bit of sausage come out of his mouth, went down and blocked her trachea, and she died. So yeah,
Wow.
Oh,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for teaching me about that.
no worries.
What a
I'm never
fucking
going to use that information anywhere ever again. But thank you.
What a way to fucking die, huh? Jesus Christ.
I think there's so many like that 1,000 Ways to Die. That show was fucking great. Like
No.
it's like reading the Darwin Awards. Now there's a thing people need to read more of. And you know what's not surprising about the Darwin Awards? Most of the
What?
Darwin Award winners are American.
Stop it.
It's true though.
What are you saying?
Saying that Americans make very bad decisions.
Uh-huh. That's not what you were saying at all.
Oh no! If you're in the Darwin Awards, just because you win a Darwin Award does not mean in any way, shape, or form you're stupid. Just means you've made a very bad decision. Normally, a group of bad decisions at one go, but you know. There was one Darwin Award winner that actually had a movie made about him. And that movie was Denny Deckchair.
Oh, no.
Never heard of that guy.
Basically, the deal was, I don't know if the guy's name was Danny or not, but the movie was Denny Deckchair. But his plan was tie a whole heap of helium balloons to a deck chair, right? And then have the deck chair go up to 10,000 feet, pop a single balloon, and slowly sink back down to Earth.
Yeah.
Sounds great in theory. Great in theory. But he got to 10,000 feet and all the balloons popped at once.
Oh, wow.
Now, he didn't have a plan B. So there was no parachute. There was nothing to slow down his descent. It was just, a long drop and a sudden stop.
Jeez.
So, yeah, he won a Darwin Award.
You sound so chipper when you say that.
Oh, dude, Darwin Awards are great. Like, there was a pair of Italian kids. They were at some festival. And Italians know how to do fucking festivals. They were putting firecrackers around their bike because they were going to ride around with the firecrackers going bang, 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 bang. Now, already this is a bad idea. But they couldn't find where to put the last one. So they're like, oh, okay, what do we do? Okay, we'll take the fuel cap off and we'll drop the last one in the fuel tank so it won't fly off the bike. So they're riding around, bang, 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 bang. Last one goes boom. The fuel's aerated. There's a nice mix of air and fuel. Fuel tank goes boom and kills both of them.
Yay!
That's crazy.
So, like, there's some special mentions that,
Oh, yeah, the guys that survive somehow.
yeah, they do something completely stupid and somehow manage to walk away from it. My favourite is a guy in the south of the US, right? Him and his mates are in his house and they're drinking, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that. So then this raccoon starts walking along in front of the house. So being Americans, they do what Americans do. They get their guns out and start shooting at this raccoon. Not one of them could hit this raccoon, right? So the raccoon just moves down this pipe, right? So they're like, we'll get this raccoon yet. They start shooting down the pipe, and they're still hearing the raccoon scuttling around. So he decides, I'll pour petrol down it and burn it out. Sounds fucking grand. So he's pouring all this petrol down this fucking pipe. But then there was a bit of a wind, so he couldn't light his lighter to light the petrol. So he had a brainwave. I'll climb down this pipe until the wind's no longer an issue, and I'll light this petrol. So he climbs down the fucking pipe. As soon as he strikes the fucking match, it all ignites, shoots him out the pipe like a cannon over his head, right? And he lands in a haystack. Now, he had no right to survive that, but he did. The raccoon survived as well. But there's no reason for him to survive that. Yeah. Abject stupidity. It's a thing.
He got lucky.
He did. Everything he did said he should have died. And then, no.
Just not his time.
No. All right, there's two people watching. One of them's me, so everyone's fucked off on us. We're boring, you see.
How fucking rude.
I know, right? They say they're bored and they want someone to go live. I go live, and then they all fuck off.
I'm watching a bird out the window.
Motherfucking assholes.
There's a willy wagtail.
At the window.
Yeah. Having a sing. Wiggling around.
What is this white circle on the back of the fucking boat? I don't understand it.
You what?
It's never there before. It's never been there before. There's a white circle on the back of the. I don't fucking understand what it's supposed to mean.
What in?
Is it the fucking?
Are you playing that fucking game?
Yeah. I don't understand it. But unlike you, I'm listening to the conversation.
I'm not playing. I finish my game and I stop. I'll go back to it shortly. But yeah, no, fucking. I'm trying to get this one mission done, but the bus keeps going over the area I need first, and there's no way you're dumping off first.
How rude.
Oh, I'll be back.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He walked off doing something.
That's fucked up. That was rude, man.
He probably had to go take a dump.
Oh, you're supposed to take the goddamn. You're supposed to take the damn computer with him.
What, to take a dump?
Yeah, you got to keep the show going.
No.
No. Okay, guess not. I guess not.
Now. He'll be back.
So, do you like your earrings, Elsie?
Yes.
Or did you just look at them and say, what the fuck?
I'm wearing some right now. Guido's back.
Hey, Guido.
They were bitching that you weren't here, Guido.
You were bitching too.
No, just both of them were bitching.
What's up, shipmate?
We were talking about you in the Navy, TC. How you'd wash out in basic training.
I what?
If you would have joined the Navy, you would have washed out in basic training.
Get out of your freaking mind.
Really?
You remember, I went through something they call Hell Week, son. You don't know nothing
Is that
about
where
that.
everyone had to put up with you for a week?
No sleep.
Uh-huh.
I've been around the world probably 30 times.
Oh, fuck off, you have.
Yep.
The
spent
farthest
some time-
you've gone to the fucking Dominican because you can't fly any further without a smoke.
I wouldn't. What is that fucking question mark over that? What is that?
Guido said, lol, hell week, my ass, TC.
Yeah, Guido. He don't know. Man, he's fucking old.
You don't fucking believe
He was a
goddamn
he was a
now.
cook.
No,
He was a cook.
what I reckon had happened to Guido is TC had some dodgy beef and he was shitting through the eye of a needle for 3 days and recovering for 3 days, and that was Hell Week.
Why is that?
Guido agrees.
Guido spent fucking he spent 5 years in the fucking Navy. That was it. Down in the engine. Down in the engine room.
If Guido pensioned out, it was longer than 5 years, mate.
Where the fuck did my can of drink go? Oh, there it is.
Why is it? I don't understand.
What?
I don't understand. What the fuck is going on in this game?
That is not fucking surprising, you know.
I've never seen these fucking.
Okay, someone explain to me what the fuck Hell Week is. Not
That's where you
TC, because I know that he's full of shit.
I don't mean I'm full of shit. It's what the fucking the Navy SEALs go through. There's very little sleep. You might get maybe 4 hours of sleep in 5. It's a 5 days, and it's just fucking. You're in the water. You're out of the water. You're in the water. Out of the water. You're fucking carrot. It's just fucking very everything to do with endurance and your mind. They try to break you. That's what it is. I want to fucking quit this. You're shivering. You're fucking got Schaefer legs inside your thighs from the sand. You're all fucked up. Your toenails by that time are falling out. It's rough.
You wouldn't
What's
have
wrong?
survived that, you fucking sook.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do I
I did
sound
it.
like I'm...
Listen, I did it 3 times just for the fun of it.
Oh, fuck off, you did.
3 times for the fun of it? God, you're full of shit.
See, in Australia, that would have been called basic training.
Guido, are you hearing this shit?
Oh, motherfucker. He hit me with a sniper and killed me. Cocksucker. I hit him with a fucking sniper and it doesn't kill him. He hits me with 1 shot and it kills me. That's bullshit, man.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Link me up, Scott.
Hey?
Old Cooter wants to come up.
Okay. Elsie, can you send the link?
I tried, but it won't work. It won't let me work. It won't let me do it. Did
You
this
send the
Scott.
link to TC.
You're running the show, Scott. Now fucking hold on. Hold on. I can hold on, I can do it. Hold on, Pookie. Look at your WhatsApp. I'll then copy. And I'll go to Pookie's WhatsApp. I got this all under control. There you go, Pookie. It's in your WhatsApp. See, Scotty boy, I'm a team player, buddy.
That's good. That's really good.
Now you didn't hear me. Ooh, TC, get your shit together. I said, let me help you out, my friend. A little different. You see how it goes? You see how I am?
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on. What, do I have to explain it?
Yes. As a matter of fact.
TC, get your shit together.
Yeah, well, you don't have your shit together.
I got my shit together.
I did try to put the link in chat.
Fuck it.
It won't let me post the spooky.
Oh, fucking just buried that fuck. I love these rookies. I love these rookies.
Whatever.
I've got this mission I need to do. Pookie's there. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. There we go. How's it going, Pookie?
Hold on, Pookie. Oh my God! Merry Christmas! Oh, it's not Christmas yet.
Christmas. It is. Well, it's close enough.
You sure?
Yeah. Just got back from the kids' house for a little bit. They had to open up their Christmas jammies so they could wear them to bed tonight, so that they're wearing them in the morning when we get over there.
Oh, nice. You're the best grandma.
Yeah, I know, I am.
You really are.
I had to give the baby back today. Damn it. I kidnapped her on Friday, but they made me bring her home today.
How was the horse ride?
I haven't done the horse ride yet. We haven't had a chance to get over there. But they got some beautiful horses here, let me tell you what.
Yeah.
A big black stallion, and there's probably about 10 horses in 2 different arenas. It's like 65 acres that this place is on.
Wow.
It's nice. Now, if it would just snow and give me a white Christmas, I'd be real happy, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's supposed to be like 50 degrees here tomorrow. It did try yesterday to snow, but
Closest we got to a white Christmas was we had frost.
did you?
Yeah.
It's your summer, isn't it? That must be
Yeah,
weird to have.
Where
Must
I,
be weird to have Christmas be summertime.
no, it's what we grew up with. It'd be weird if I was to, like, move to the States and slum it and then like have Christmas in winter. That'd be weird.
Yeah. I guess when you're used to celebrating it that way, it's, I don't know. Some people believe that I was born in December anyway. So. So you guys
having a good
playing your
time?
games?
Yeah, they're
Why?
both playing a separate game, and they're both sucking at the same time.
No, there's 32 people left. I'm doing all right.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm the fucking best player in the fucking world at this game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you're right.
So how do I change my? See, when I go on your panel to see my regular avatar is up there, but it was kind of a different link to get in to this on this one. I don't know how to add my pics there.
I don't know because I'm chatting. I don't know what the hell's going on because I'm chatting under my Shine account.
Oh, was that you in chat?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Sorry.
what the fuck is going on there.
I don't fucking know either.
So what's the kid doing tonight, TC?
I'm home all alone, poops.
You are. Oh,
She went to her boyfriend's.
she went. Ooh, she's staying at her boyfriend's.
Why not? Oh no, she ain't fucking staying.
Uh-huh.
No, the parents invited her over, and she's like, "Dad, can I go over?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Well,
So you must approve of this guy then, huh?
yeah, he seems like a nice kid.
Good.
You know, I know he's trying to get in her pants. I know that.
Well, he wouldn't be
Are
a
you surprised?
male if he didn't try.
So, and I told her about it. That's
Next,
all.
next thing you need to do is get her on the pill or something.
Think so?
Yeah, definitely. If she hasn't done it
Absolutely.
yet, it won't be long.
It's always a good thing to do when they're that age, because you don't want to be a grandpa yet, do you?
Hell no. Kid ain't coming to my house.
She's 15. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be 16 in a couple weeks.
Well,
All right.
that's-
I'll be right back.
He's gonna go get him now.
Well, that was quick. He's gonna go over there and pick her up at her boyfriend's house.
He's gonna go take a box of Frangers over.
Oh,
just throw him the rubbers.
You don't put this
Tell
on,
him
young
to-
man.
tell him
Cut
to-
the fucking thing off.
Tell him to glove up. That's what I
Yep.
used to tell my oldest grandson.
If it's not on, it's not on.
He didn't listen this last time. No, now he's got his
Which is
girlfriend.
why
pregnant.
you've got grandchildren.
True. Well, I've got great grandchildren on the way. One more coming in April. One more.
Yeah, just go, look, will you stop this? I'm not made of fucking money.
No shit. Well, it's not. It's our grandson that his girlfriend's pregnant. So we're having a boy in April. And they're hoping that he's born on 4/20. What did I come in here for? She's due on the 19th, so they're hoping it flows over into one more day.
Why not?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. Well, our granddaughter went over. She was due the 6th of February. When the baby didn't come on the 6th, I kept telling her, she's not coming until Valentine's Day. And granddaughter says, quit saying that. I don't want to wait that long. I want this over with now. And sure enough, 2 o'clock in the morning, it woke me up. So you better get ready, Grandma. We're going to the birthing center. It's today, Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. Monday for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you. Would you get
We
Scott?
went and had breakfast.
Oh, cool. We had DoorDash for dinner because my granddaughter's in-laws were over for Christmas Eve, so we stayed at our little Airbnb.
Some of the worst places to be.
Boy, you're just now
What?
catching up. You're far behind. Guido just answered me when I asked what day it was. He just now got caught up to where chat or the stream was up to date.
Where the fuck did he go? Did he even say anything? No.
He just said I'll be back. Straight after we were done talking
He
about
probably had to go
getting his
poop.
daughter on the pill. And then he's like, I'll be back.
He had to go do a shit, and he thought
Yeah.
he'd do the right thing and leave.
No, I reckon he's gone to go fucking get us some birth control.
Well,
He's driving over there right now to kick his ass.
If only we had someone who could write us a song. You know, birth control to Daddy Tom.
oh,
Oh, that's perfect, Scott. God, who could do that? Where's Tatted? He's got a little bit of musical talent. Where is Tatted anyway? Elsie, have you heard from Tatted?
yeah. Not today, but I have heard from him.
Okay, he just hasn't been around for a while. Sure he's
Yeah,
all
I think
right.
he's just been busy with real life shit.
They're getting snow back there, from what I understand. I think up to about.
He's spending his time keeping the bunnies warm.
Yeah, I bet he is. If he's smart, anyway.
No, he's got rabbits around his house, which is hilarious.
Oh, does he eat wild rabbits?
Yeah,
Oh.
and he hates them, of course.
Oh. Well, they probably dig up stuff in his yard, so they're probably raising havoc. So I saw Joey did a couple streams today. One got taken down for copyright.
Did he now?
Yeah, one was like a Christmas video or something, I think. He had it up twice. One was like 8 minutes long, and the other one was only 3. But the 8-minute one said video not available.
Or maybe he was having a crack at people and then.
Well,
Really?
he did another after that. He did another stream, but I don't know if he was live or not because I caught it afterwards. But he was complaining about his stuff getting taken down, but other people's don't. That they can get away with doing whatever they do. And he was upset because he's being picked on. The whole world hates Joey.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
He can't cope with being told that he's wrong, which is fucking great.
Well, and he can't cope with not being talked about for any length of time either. You know, he thinks
that's a thing.
he thinks TC talks about him every single night of the week, and whether he's on or not, you know. But if you go a week and you don't even mention his name or anything, then it's like, then he does all these live streams or whatever just to. He seriously,
just to get the attention ball back upon himself.
Absolutely. Yep. Hopefully we're not going to all get sick here because everybody's sick over at our granddaughters. They took a baby to the doctor last week, and the doctor said she had that RSV.
Hmm.
She's super congested. Her chest and lungs are super congested, and granddaughter feels like crap. So I'm eating airborne like it's going out of style, just so I have a little backup. That stuff could be detrimental to Guido and I.
Well,
But it wasn't going to make me miss spending Christmas with her, though.
Yeah, we went to a play the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. A Christmas play?
Not really, no. It was kind of like just a little homegrown thing on Puss in Boots, but not really. If that makes any sense.
Not really Puss in Boots.
No, well, it had a character called Puss in Boots. That was about as far as it went.
Okay. It's the first place I've been able to stay and take my stuff out of my suitcase and put it in the dresser. Usually when I go to her granddaughters, I live out of a suitcase because their place is so tiny. There's no dresser in the room. It's right there, honey. God, it sounds like a train or something. What is that? What's that noise?
TC's not even here, and I just got a victory royale. Motherfucker. I'll take a photo, send it to the boy because I like to do that because he wins a lot more than I do. So.
So did you have Christmas with the boys when they were there last week?
Yeah, I gave them their presents when they're here. I've still got a couple of presents for them when they come back. But their mum's just moved, so
not any closer to you though.
No. It's still 4.5 hours away.
Yeah. It's a long drive.
Well, yeah, especially when you're just heading up and moving back.
Yeah. It's a whole day's worth of driving.
Oh yeah, and then normally you got to bloody get up and go to work the next day, and you're feeling every bloody kilometre.
Yeah, no kidding. But do you think Joey would even go and send his kid a Christmas card or anything? He thinks we're such bad people, but we're more family oriented than he is.
Yeah, well, bloody, like she's told the kids that if the house isn't unpacked, they can't come down here at New Year's. So she's sitting around doing fuck all, making them do it all.
Jeez, the fuck. Does she want to know where things are once everything's unpacked?
Well, no, because then she can yell at them for putting things in the wrong spot.
Oh, shit. Catch-22, huh?
Yeah.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
How old are they?
Pretty much. She's into me for school fees and all that sort of shit, and I'm about to tell her that she owes me for the youngest one's glasses. That's bloody $260 worth of shit.
Yeah, it's not cheap getting glasses anymore, that's for sure.
Well, I've got private health, which, you know,
Oh, that's good.
supposedly pays for shit over here, and it's still going to cost me $400.
Well, in the States, normal insurance, even Guido's military insurance, you have to buy or pay a premium for vision and dental. Your health insurance is, well, I guess they charge you a premium for that too, but most private insurance here doesn't even include dental or vision. So
My private health apparently includes dental, but it's capped. So it's capped at like $1,200 a year.
right,
And the second you hit that 1,200, you're on your own.
right.
Good at my kids, nearly 17 and 13.
Well, so you've got almost a graduate coming up then, huh?
Yeah, he's in year 12 this year coming.
Yeah. Wow. Our youngest grandson graduates this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's he doesn't know what he wants to do, but I said to him, it doesn't matter if you don't know what you want to do. Do a trade. If you do an apprenticeship, say Sparky, plumber, chippy, whatever, you're earning money straight off the bat, and at the end of it, you've got a career that you can be earning good money while you work out what you want to do.
Oh, well, that's cool.
As opposed to going to uni, doing a course you don't know if you're going to like,
Right.
and
right.
then ending up with a massive debt for something you're never going to use.
Exactly. Our grandson, well, the next to the youngest, I should say, graduates, and he put in for the University of Oregon, which is where my football team and everything, and he's a big fan of the college itself, but he's also put in for Stirling University in Scotland. So he's thinking about going. Yeah, he's thinking about going abroad. He's got to kind of decide before the end of the school year, because they're going to go to Europe, and if he decides to go to Scotland, then they'll include that in part of their Europe trip, but that'll be like the last stop, so that when they're done with their because this is kind of like his graduation vacation or present for graduating. So then they'll do their trip and then plan on kind of like dropping him off at college in Scotland if that's where he ultimately ends up going. Yeah. Which would be awesome because, God, I would love to go to Scotland and have somebody there that I know. So it'd be a little bit cheaper to stay somewhere. But,
Well, yeah. He could always, go to one of the universities here in Australia, somewhere close to us. We could look after him.
yeah. Well, what's a university that's close to you though?
There's USQ in Toowoomba. That's 3.5 hours away. So it's not far. I've got family there.
Yeah.
UNE.
UNE, University of New England, which is kind of English. Yeah, you've got unis all over the place. There's a heap of them here, but you've got to be careful which ones you go to, because you got places like Bond University, which is completely private.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay up front.
Oh, okay.
Depends on what he wants to do.
Well, he's going in. He's gonna, for now, he's gonna major in business, but more on sports business. He would like to get into the. He would be an awesome sportscaster or something like that, because he knows everything there is to know, and I don't care what sport it is. He knows. He's taught me everything I know about, mostly football, because I didn't really get into football until he was, I think he was about 4 or 5 years old, and he was like telling me how it was played. So he would be really good. And even when he was little, he used to make videos of himself pretending like he was a sportscaster during a game or whatever.
Right.
So some sort of journalism or something like that in that.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
if he goes to Scotland, then he'll learn all about sports like cricket and hurling and rugby union, rugby league, like real sports, not the American ones.
Well, and what do you? Well, in Australia maybe it's different, but soccer, like in England, they don't call it.
Big.
Yeah, his team, because he really got into Chelsea, that plays for England. In fact,
Yep.
Chelsea came to Chelsea, and I can't remember who they played, but they played in Las Vegas at the new Allegiant Stadium, and him and his dad flew down to Las Vegas to watch. So he's really into that. Even he's into that more so than football even now. But I just have a feeling somewhere he's gonna be involved in something sports related eventually.
And there's nothing wrong with that. The money's good.
Oh, it is. And if you're good enough and you know enough, which the kid, he just amazes me what he knows for being 17 years old, of all aspects of sports and stuff. So we shall see what he does. I have a feeling I almost kind of think that he maybe not Scotland right away. He's an only child, so he's I see him maybe doing at least his freshman year at the university here, or not in here, but in Oregon. Because we've even told him, you can always start out here, and if you want to train, you can always transfer to go, once you're out of the house or whatever and on your own, and then you decide that you want to venture further. But I don't know.
Probably
I
the
think
good thing about thinking of Scotland as somewhere to do uni is the NHS, the National Health Scheme. There, you don't
Mhm.
pay for shit. Like the government pays for pretty much everything.
Really.
Oh yeah. England's fucked up in a lot of ways, but their NHS is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I wish the United States had a better handle on mental health, because it is just, to get any help at all is unreal. You've got to have a family situation with someone that's in dire need of more mental health than substance abuse.
Yep.
But it's just, it is so hard to find and to get something for any length of time. I mean, they can put you in like rehab for 30 days or whatever, but they never touch on the reason that makes you use, you know.
Well, that's part of the ongoing care, which is something that slips through the gaps with mental health. That you're using and you want to get off is great, but once you get off, it's about finding a new group of friends who don't use. Because if
Absolutely.
you're using and you go into rehab, you'll get out of rehab, go straight back to your friends, and they'll be like, "Hey, you want to hit?" And they'll be like, "Okay."
Yeah. Well, we even moved this family member down by us, 2 hours from where she used to live, and just to get away from just his memories, just a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to care to air here, but she just isn't getting any. And it's alcohol. It's not drugs or anything, but she's
Which
just not
you
getting.
can get anywhere.
Absolutely.
That's
But they don't touch on the reason why and what makes you drink. You know, and it's all well and good to try and change your lifestyle and not be around the people that you were around. But in her case, it wasn't, you know, just people she was hanging. It was a day to day, that was part of her life. And then her husband passed away, and then it just went nuts after that. And it's been 5 years, so it's
so it's become a coping mechanism.
yeah. And she's been in and out of rehab. I found her a facility in Oregon that she went to for 90 days, and she looked great and everything when she got out of there. And as soon as she moved into her new apartment, and she was by herself, and she just couldn't handle it. So she's got to learn to live by herself, for one, but it's touching on what makes her all the triggers of and why she doesn't get it. And she thinks that we don't understand, her situation. I mean, we've watched her go downhill for the last 10 years. So it's not, and she's been in and out of rehab, but they always deal with the addiction part. They don't delve into why there is that addiction. And it just
that's
sucks.
part of the problem. Like, you can get anyone off any drug. That's fine. You can do that.
Sure,
but
you can.
Unless you deal with the reasons why, you're not going to solve an issue. You're putting a Band-Aid over it at best. And if their drug of choice is, say, heroin,
Mm-hmm.
then they will be in rehab for 90 days. They'll clean up, they'll go out, they'll shoot up, and they'll die.
Yeah.
So without dealing with the reasons, you're not changing a behavior. You're just pausing.
Exactly.
At best, you're lowering your tolerance.
And she's never been alone, except for maybe when she was 16 and left home early, quit school and whatever, left home. But she has always she was married for a while, and then her husband that passed away, they lived together for 25 years, and then they got married on their 25th anniversary of living together, and then 2 months later he passed away. And so it's like, I mean, she just doesn't know how to live by herself. She doesn't know how to live, period, by herself. You know,
Because there's always been someone there.
She would just as soon drink herself silly and not wake up the next day. I mean, she wouldn't ever go and commit unalive herself, but she would just as soon not wake up the next day, you know. So it's just a constant battle. But until they start addressing, and hopefully we're getting there, because we've almost got there. Finally, she's got a decent doctor that is going to get her in that direction and get into a different rehab where they deal more with the mental aspect of it than they do.
Hey, Monkey, how's it going?
Can't see chat.
Yeah, it's rehabs here. Like there's a rehab center where I used to live. I applied for a job there, but they're more on the physical.
Yeah.
They'll get you off the drug, and then they'll let you go into a halfway house where you deal with your counsellors and your psychs and your mental health aspect before being released into the wider community. But that's only a 90-day program. So in 90 days, you're not, unless you're really committed to it, you're not going to start making those lifelong changes.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Monkey.
Merry Christmas, Monkey. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's real sad that there's not more help out there for.
There's not a lot of mental health work for like aspects to it, to a lot of things. Like, I think if people are unemployed, and there needs to be someone they can go talk to say, look, I'm struggling here. I'm trying to find work. Mm-hmm. I'm having a hard time. I'm getting knocked back all the time. What do I do? And just to help people, because depression's a major part of it. If you're actively looking for work and can't get it, then it's a major issue. Like, there are people who just don't want to work, and we'll sit on the dole.
Well, and it's gotten so much worse since COVID too. I mean, because everybody, in the United States anyway, everybody got a check we got 3 checks, and then anybody that was unemployed because of COVID, they extended their unemployment payments to the point of they were making good money, not working. So why bother go back to work? And they get them, and then they end up on the streets because unemployment does end eventually. You can't keep collecting unemployment for the rest of your life. Like Joey
well,
does.
You can here.
Yeah.
Here you can. You go on unemployment because it's not like a fund you put in yourself. It's just a government benefit here. Which is
but
great.
How do they regulate that though? I mean, you can't be unemployed just because you're unemployed. You know what I?
They make us do an X amount of job searches in a 2-week period, and if you don't do it, they cut you off.
Well, that's the way it is in the States too. You have to report your work searches and all of that. Every week here.
Yeah.
But it's not something that you can stay on necessarily for the rest of your life, like Joey has for 25 years on his SSI. It's there's in the United States, whatever job that you became unemployed from, whatever your wages were determines how much unemployment you get. and
Oh,
then
okay.
and then they have a set amount that say that you're making $300 a week or something, and but you've only got say $6,000 in your unemployment packet, whatever. Then when that runs out, it runs out. Sometimes you can get extensions, but they don't continually extend. So, and that's why the homeless in the United States has gotten so bad too, because after a while of trying to find work, some of these people, I mean, there are genuinely homeless people that have been even in the corporate world and stuff and been displaced, and it's not their choice to be homeless. But and then on the other hand, there are the homeless that choose to be homeless, and they would just as soon it'd be. I don't ever see Joey doing it, but it would be the same situation, him living under a freaking bridge somewhere or something, if he didn't have that next couch to go to, because he's never lived alone. He doesn't know, he couldn't survive on his $900 a month. He's got to have something to, or someone to supplement that, or to put the two together. So unemployment does end here after a certain amount of time, but you could probably get away with about a year or so, maybe a year and a half on unemployment before they just cut you off. And money's
here, once you become long-term unemployed, which is 18 months, they put you in a different category where they start looking at reasons why you're unemployed.
Okay.
So you have Centrelink, which is your unemployment office, and then Centrelink outsources you to job service providers. And now it's the job service provider's job to make sure you have a resume that works, that you have clothes to go to interviews, and they will give you access to jobs that are allegedly relevant to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was unemployed before I started the job I got now, they wanted to send me to a wool classing course. Now, at that point, I was 45 years old. Could you imagine a 45-year-old starting work at at shearing and stuff like that?
No.
Fuck
No.
that.
No.
That's
Yeah.
a
I
young
could
man.
see you doing
I would drop dead in the first fucking week. Like, that is hard fucking work.
Yeah. Do you have a homeless problem in Australia?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do in the States?
Yeah, most of it is people who fall through the cracks. Like, a lot of the unemployed people collect unemployment. Some of them are veterans, which is a completely different issue. Unemployed veterans for me is an absolute bullshit run.
For sure.
Like, we have homeless shelters, but there's not enough. There are more women's shelters than there are homeless shelters. Which for me is a problem because we have we have commission houses, which I don't know what that equates to in the US, which is I suppose to be rent controlled housing
or subsidized. It's subsidized housing.
Government
Yeah.
housing.
Yeah.
So the government owns the properties, and if you're low income or unemployed, you apply for them, you get the housing, and then it works on a percentage of what you earn.
Yeah.
Now, where I was in Queensland, there's a lot of commission houses, but they keep 65% of them aside for women escaping domestic violence situations, which is a massive amount. Like, it is a massive amount. And if you're a dude leaving a domestic violence situation, you don't qualify.
Really?
Yes. It's only for women leaving domestic violence situations.
So they're saying that men don't get battered and beaten,
Well,
which is
I myself am a victim of domestic violence. Right? I'm a
well,
survivor.
yeah, it happens.
And you'd be surprised how little help there is out there.
Yeah.
There is
Because they
there
don't
is
think
zero-
that men would have that problem, I guess, which is
Well,
a fucked up way of thinking.
men don't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this huge stigma about being a guy in a domestic violence situation. When I was married, the cops got called by one of the neighbours once, and male cops pulled me aside, and he's gone, "You're a big dude, you sort her out." I'm like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Yeah,
He
that's
goes,
fucked
"I'm
up.
not saying anything. I'm just saying you're a big dude." Like, where do I go from there? Like, I had scratches up and down my arms, on my chest, on my neck. She didn't have a mark on her, but they refused to even look at pressing charges against her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the fucked up things about domestic abuse. It's only thought to be the woman that it happens to.
Well, I was watching a doco on domestic violence situations in the US. A lot of police forces are taught you turn up at a domestic violence, you put the man in handcuffs.
Yeah.
You don't look at who the actual aggressor is, you just put the guy in handcuffs.
Yeah. And I don't know if that'll ever change, really, you know?
Well, it probably won't, but like, at what point are they going to take a seriously and realize that anything a man can do, a woman can do? There was a woman in Sydney a couple of years ago. She used to date this dude, so they split up, and he's got his son, and they're walking home. She's laid in wait for him, thrown petrol on him, and set him on fire.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Now, the media refused to report that as a domestic violence situation, even though they used to be a couple.
Well, what do they call it then? Just assault or something, or what?
It's just an assault.
Yeah.
And they do it all the time where the female is the aggressor. There was a guy in Townsville. His partner beat the crap out of him and put him in hospital. So
I remember this one.
he said, "I want my dad to take me home." And they're like, no, your partner's your next of kin. You must go home with her.
Oh, brother.
So they released him into the care of his partner. He's got out of the car, tried to walk away, and she's run him down with the car.
Oh,
Killed
Jesus.
him.
Oh my God. See, now that ought to be on their head, you know?
But that wasn't a domestic violence either. That was a tragic accident.
Oh, okay. That's
Now,
like
I'm not saying that there aren't a
murder
large
by
number of,
vehicle.
male perpetrators as opposed to female perpetrators, but there are still female perpetrators.
Right. Absolutely.
And the system seems to be, the narrative seems to be pushed towards, men are evil.
It's just a stereotype, you know, that
Oh, yeah,
just the way it is.
very much so.
Yeah.
But, you get onto or you jump into a feminist rant or something, and you say, look, 55% of violence against children is perpetrated by women. And apparently that's the husband's fault.
Oh, Jesus.
The father's fault. Because the father either doesn't do enough to help or isn't in the picture, therefore it's his fault.
There are a lot of women in the United States that have killed their children, and we had a
Oh, yeah.
big case here that Diane Downs, she had 3 kids, and she went down this old road and shot all 3 of them.
Oh.
One passed away. The other 2 survived, but the boy was he was going to have health problems the rest of his life, and the girl, I think, was paralyzed, and the girl ended up being adopted by the prosecuting attorney in the case because he felt so bad for these kids. And the mother made up this big story that there was this long-haired man that approached her on the road. I can't remember if she said that she gave him a ride or something, but it was this guy, and she went to a sketch artist that, and she would tell him what he looks like and then draw a picture of him and all of this and on and on and on. And she ended up being found guilty. I mean, they didn't believe the story she was pulling anyway, but it was such a heinous crime. And these poor kids are sitting in the back seat as their mother turns around with a freaking gun and starts shooting them. It's like, but then there again. And the reason why she did this, talk about mental health. She did it because the guy that she was seeing at the time didn't want to have any kids, so she was just trying to get rid of the kids so she could be with the guy. And if that doesn't shout mental health right there, that she would kill her kids over some guy that doesn't give a shit one way or another. To say that, I don't want to be with you because you got kids. God damn,
Yep, there was another one be close to 10 years ago in North Queensland. This lady killed 9 of her children and 1 of her sister's children.
Oh, jeez.
And they're like, oh, it's a mental health situation. Bullshit, it's a murder situation.
Yeah.
You can deal with the mental health aspect later, but it's a murder situation.
Right. Yeah, send them to a mental hospital after they're convicted or whatever, but to somewhere where they're never going to get out either. Because I don't care how fucked up you are in the head, you still can end up killing that many people. You shouldn't really see the light of day ever again.
Oh, hell no.
You've had mothers drown their children in the tub, and how can you do that when you got this? I think of my grandkids, it's like you're trying to hold them underwater while they're kicking and screaming. It's like,
Yeah.
God, I just don't get it.
It takes a special breed of fucking person to do that. Fucking shit.
Wasn't there Vicky that drove a van into the river with a kid in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just like you said, I think in the United States, it's more women that kill their children than men do. If you were to look it up and research it, I would bet that it tips the scale on the women's side more so than the men. And some of it has to do with like postpartum depression, if you've had a baby. And some women just never come out of that. And so they figure the only way that they can stop it is by getting rid of their children, But that's in the brain, though. There's a reason why they're thinking that. But that shit just doesn't get addressed.
No,
even-
my ex-wife had it, but she never got diagnosed because her mum told her she was okay.
Yeah. It's a sad situation.
It is. We should be talking about something cheerier over seeing it as Christmas. Monkey, you still here?
I don't know.
Didn't ask you. I asked Monkey.
Shut your hole.
I haven't managed to get onto one of Monkey's streams in a while because I don't get on except on like days off and stuff.
Right.
So I never get to see any bastard.
Yep, you're kind of backwards over there in Australia.
Oh, I reckon he's been arrested for beating the crap out of the daughter's boyfriend.
Oh.
He's gone over. He's
Good
gone.
boy.
You wearing a condom, you fucking bastard. And then he's
Either
like,
that or
beating him.
no, Lonnie came to the door or something.
Yeah, Lonnie finally made it. He's like, can you get me a drink before I beat you up?
Oh, that was so funny that night. Were you guys there when it happened? or
Yeah.
saw it late? Yeah.
I actually wasn't. I must have been somewhere else. But I watched it afterwards, and it was pretty fucking hilarious.
It was. Oh, and then there was somebody after that, and it wasn't too long ago, and we were trying to figure it out the other night.
Well, TC brings out the worst in people. Like
Well, that's the truth.
he tends to be able to niggle people and annoy the fuck out of them, and
Yeah.
they just can't cope with it.
No. It's like Joey. He's so gullible. He believes everything DC says. It's like you claim that you're so smart and that you think that we're the dumb ones, but oh my god. This cracks me up.
The problem with wanting fame, and here's where it's an issue. Wanting to be famous is a problem. Wanting to put out good material and seeing what happens, different kettle of fish. That's how you'll get famous.
Yeah. Might
You know,
be
you're
getting
putting out
famous in the wrong way though too.
Yeah, well, you to be famous, to get big, you're gonna have to have haters.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at every freaking actor and actress or whatever out there. I mean, there are people that they don't love them. Everybody doesn't love them, you know. I mean, we've had actors and actresses that have been stalked by people because they're so obsessed with them or whatever. And, yeah. But Joey thinks writing a 49-page, I don't know, what would you call that, an essay or something? Because it sure as hell isn't a book, but for him.
It's not even a novella. And a novella is between 10,000 and 25,000 words. So technically, I suppose it'd be a short story.
At best, yeah. I'm not a good one at that, but
how you can tell a short story in 40 pages. I think I was telling TC the other night, I've got a book that's 107,000 words. That's 300 odd pages.
mm-hmm.
And I'll have to rewrite the sequel because it fell apart on me. But you can't tell a story in that short amount of time.
No. Especially the one that it's titled, it's all about being bullied and having resilience and la 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 la. I mean, what can you say in 49 pages that, he's trying to get at is to have this book as a ways for people that get bullied to learn how to not let it affect them. But Joey doesn't even know how to do that. So how can he write a book on it? Because he will never have a handle on his wanting attention or wanting to be some sort of YouTube or TikTok or Meet Me or whatever social media is out there, star. It's not going to happen. It just doesn't happen.
If you want to be famous, pick a fucking platform. You know what I mean? Like, go with YouTube, go with TikTok, go with whatever, but don't try and spread yourself across all of them because you're not going to get anywhere.
Look at how many YouTube channels Joey has shut down in 5 years. I mean, geez, I can't even begin to count them anymore. You can't go up and down, and it just doesn't. And he's just not stardom material, I guess you would say. I don't know. He thinks that he's intelligent, but he's not. If you have to use the artificial intelligence to write your book for you because you don't know how to use big words or how to properly put a sentence together, let alone read that sentence. I don't know if you saw his videos where he was actually reading a script, and I noticed
Toxic City.
And he was reading a script about his book. He was reading part of his book. Now, if you wrote that, would you not be able to read it and understand the words that you're putting in it and understand how to pronounce those words? I mean, that just shows you right there that he doesn't do the work himself. He's all put it all off on the AI now. So he thinks that's going to make him look good and that's going to make him a star. That's why he's throwing out all these books. He's going on his fourth freaking book now. And he hasn't sold but one of the first one.
Yeah, see, I handwrote my first book. My handwriting's shit. I'll really admit that. So when it come time to put it on computer, I basically had to rewrite the fucking thing because I couldn't read it.
Right.
Because my writing's shit. But I finished it up and I started the sequel on that, and then I started another book, and then I started another one. I've got like 6-7 books on the go. But they're all different genres.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Joey keeps pursuing this because in his brain, he thinks that everything that he's doing is work, but it's not yielding him a paycheck. But he still thinks it's just like when he got so upset when he dropped below 10,000 followers on TikTok. And then this whole stream was about, woe is me, and if you can lose that many as soon as you gain them, it's just like TC has explained. It's just follow for follows, and then people go because when you're putting things out, especially on TikTok, it gets around to people that would watch that type of stuff. But then when people watch his stuff, they see what a fucked up individual he is, and then they drop him. But, you know, can you imagine having in your 45 years of life, the biggest accomplishment that you've ever had was getting 10,000 followers on TikTok? They weren't even viable followers, you know. I mean, maybe knew a handful of them out there because he just would go around to all the follow for follows. So,
I think I checked before I come on here. I've got 22 subscribers on YouTube.
wow,
Which-
getting up there.
I know, right? And like that doesn't matter. Like
Right.
having subscribers for me, because I don't stream much, right? So this is the second or third time I streamed.
Mm-hmm.
The first time was when fucking Not Now 90 said he was coming up, the lying cunt.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
then-
remember. Yeah.
And then he didn't turn up, and that made me sad because he's a cunt.
And you had it all planned out and ready to go, huh?
Well, there wasn't really a plan. It was more a case of, do you want to tell me your side of the story?
Right.
And then I was going to get his side of the story. Then I was going to get Monkey to come up, and Monkey had agreed to come up.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd said to Monkey at any point, do you want to come up and talk about it? She would have been, okay, no worries, let's set a time. And she would have
Absolutely.
turned up.
Right.
Because one thing I've learned about Monkey, he shouldn't back down from shit.
Right.
So she would have been like, this is what happened. But it's been so long now, there's no point fucking pursuing it.
No, because it's God, it's been probably almost a year, huh, since he quit streaming,
Probably closer to 2. It's been a while.
and all because of the lie, you know. And he got dropped like a hot potato. But
The problem is there was more than one lie, and I don't think we'll ever know how many lies there actually were.
yeah, oh, we probably won't. But,
Like if you're going to go after someone, at least be fucking truthful about it.
well, especially when it comes to Joey, you know, I mean, because there are a lot of truths to things we talk about.
The truth will be enough.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to make shit up. Like there's no point in it. Like, and there's no point in going after people for shit that they can't control. If, like for example, if you go after someone for their race or their skin color, then you're really weak. If you go after them for shit that they actually do, then that actually means something.
Right.
Look at Elsie's hit the fucking ground running. She just messaged me and flipped me off and then left.
And TC just rage quit. God dang.
I know, right?
God. This sucks.
I know he can't be trusted to fucking do anything. He's probably gone to pick her up without her calling. He's probably standing at the front, leaning on the fucking horn. Eee. Get
But
your ass out of here. I know what you're
not,
fucking doing.
it's not late, though. I can't even imagine her coming. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
I know what you're fucking doing in there. I know what I was doing at his age.
Yeah. I'd be making that doctor appointment if I were him.
Damn straight. Get her the fucking Depro shot.
Yeah. That's what I did with my daughter.
As soon as I even had an inkling that maybe she was, it's like, let's go take care of that right now.
Let's not wait until you've had a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be preemptive on this.
Yeah, especially at that age, you don't want to be a parent at 16 years old like Ron Wolf was.
There's a lot of problems with that. Like, you're not mature enough to follow through on anything,
No, not at all. It's like a kid raising a kid,
Yeah,
because they
and
don't.
it's not really a good thing because you don't have any experience in life. You don't have
Right.
any way to like finding work at 16. Like,
Well, a lot of
you end
those
up
kids like that the parents end up raising the kid while
Yeah.
the parent, the child parent, is still finishing up school and all of that. But you get pregnant at 15, 16 years old, you've still got, 3 or 4 more years of school to go. And then if you're going to do college or whatever, so basically your parents are raising your kids in the most impressionable years when they're young and they're, to know who their parents are, that they don't end up calling grandma and grandpa mommy and daddy,
And then if the grandparents do too much, then the mother or the father will go out and father 2 or 3 more children, thinking that life's fucking easy.
Yeah. You have all these kids and let mommy and daddy take care of them, raise them. Bullshit. I think that if they didn't make abortion so easy, half these kids would think twice about unprotected sex,
Well, not making sex education at school into a big fucking joke.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. When I was a kid 100 years ago, sex education was part of the curriculum when you're in 5th grade. You always, when you got to 5th grade, you're going to learn all about everything. So, but they don't even touch on that in school around here anymore.
It's still a thing here, but it's not. It's like when I went through school, it started in high school, and by then, like, a couple of the people doing the sex education were already pregnant. So, you've missed that part.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, congratulations, you fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, 16 is just way too young.
And then there's, the whole abortion thing over here. Like, we didn't have like a Roe versus Wade decision. It was basically the government just decided that people weren't they weren't gonna fucking do anything like abortion because it's just a shit show. And then you ended up with these backyard clinics and
Well, that's the way it started in the United States, back in the day, years and years and years ago. You want to terminate a pregnancy, you go to this place and it's like taking a coat hanger and using it to abort. I mean, I in cases of incest or rape or something like that, I can totally understand an abortion. But um, when I look at my grandkids and stuff like that and think, God, their parents could have aborted, and then they would have never been. So to me, I mean, if you're old enough, mature enough to have kids, then by all means you have the kids. You were stupid enough to go out and have sex unprotected, so you became an instant parent. You live and learn. That's the only way kids learn anymore, is if it happens to them and they learn from their mistakes, or you hope that they do. But when you make it easy, and the prices nowadays go down, down, and down, $400 you can go in and get an abortion. It's like, I don't know.
Well,
To me,
Monkey's got a point there where, when you start using abortion as a form of birth control, it becomes a problem.
exactly. And
Especially
if you see
physically.
some of these ultrasounds nowadays, like especially with our granddaughter, at 9 weeks, you can do a blood test and find out what the sex of the baby is. And at 10 weeks, you can see the baby. It's only about 10 weeks, looks like a little peanut. But then you're talking 6 weeks later, 5 weeks later, or even less than that. And they've got arms and legs, and they're bouncing around in there as if they were out playing on the playground. So how could you, when you can visibly see something like that growing inside of you, and yeah, I mean, there's no freaking, to me, that's just murder, because some of these women have late-term abortions, and that's exactly what you're doing, because there have been women that have premature babies at 20 weeks. So if you can go out and get an abortion at 20 weeks, you're killing. I mean, it should not even be legal to do.
Late-term abortions should only be used if there's going to be
If it's going to cause the mother to die or something
if
like
there's a
that.
choice to be made, and the choice is the mother to live, or if the baby is, going to have a terrible fucking quality of life to the point where there's no point, then something needs to be done.
Right. And a lot of those end up in stillbirths, which are really sad. That I would rather go and have an abortion than going through 9 months pregnancy knowing that baby is not going to be alive when it's born. I don't see what the point is at that point, when it's inevitable. My son-in-law's sister had a baby. I can't remember what the thing was, what she had was called, but it had to do with the blood type and I don't know, all that medical mumbo jumbo. But she knew that her daughter was going to be stillborn, but she still carried her to term and gave her a proper burial. But I don't see to me, that's putting the mother through even more of a depressive state when you go 9 months with this baby that may be alive for a while in the womb, but when it comes to the birth itself, they've passed before the birth has even happened. So when she chose to She chose to take it full term, but to me that would make it so much. To me, it would feel like your child just died before your eyes. As soon as you gave birth. I mean, that would just be horrid to me.
Yeah. What else we got?
So do you guys do like Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving dinners like we do here? Or it's like just Christmas? I mean,
We have. I went and bought a dinky little ham. Because we don't really do like Christmas dinners. We don't do Thanksgiving,
right.
but we do like Christmas dinners and stuff like that. So I've got a dinky little ham. I'll do up ham and probably ham and eggs.
Yeah, ours is like turkey. Generally, if you do turkey on, excuse me, Thanksgiving, and sometimes it's turkey and ham for Christmas, but then there's always the traditional stuff that goes with it, the yams and the fruit salad and gravy and mashed potatoes, and it's just somebody made up this menu for Christmas, and it's just followed over the years or whatever. But it's a traditional type of thing.
When my family gets together, there's like potato salad and all that sort of jazz that my brother makes, and there's stuff that everyone makes, and
That's what we do when we were all at home and not running to Massachusetts, and because this is actually the first year that the whole family. Well, I can't say that because when the kids were in the military, they weren't always home for Christmas. But most of my grandkids and stuff I've spent every Christmas with, and now my daughter's two boys, they're back in Oregon, and they can't afford to come out. I mean, they can fly out here for free, but they can't bring their significant others unless they pay for a flight for them. So we're kind of disconnected with them, and because we usually have quite a few people for Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving and stuff, but we kind of threw a loop in it this year and told everybody we're going to Massachusetts for Christmas. So told them, you're on your own this year. So my son will have a very quiet Christmas with his family, and his wife's mom and sister will come over for dinner, and that'll be that. There'll be 2, 4, 6, 7 of us for dinner tomorrow night, including the baby.
Yeah, I just went nowhere this year.
We did have one year, the first year of COVID, that we all stayed home and we didn't do Christmas, but We used to always had a tradition when I
Yeah.
was with my kids and their dad, and we'd have to every Christmas we'd have to run over the mountain to his family, then run over the mountain. We'd have like 3 different Christmases, 3 different places, and it was every year, every year, every year. After a while, it just gets to be a little crazy when you don't want to make the
Yeah,
trip.
I'm
or,
with Monkey. Turkey's a horrible fucking meat.
now, have you ever deep fried a turkey?
I just don't like the taste of it.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I love the white meat of turkey. I really like that. And duck. I had duck. That was pretty good. Greasy and shit, but it was good.
Duck meat's pretty ordinary too.
Now I could switch, every other year turkey or something, but I love ham. I could have ham for both. And it
Oh yeah,
wouldn't bother me.
ham's a thing.
Yeah. And it's so much easier than turkey, God, turkey, if you stuff the turkey, so you got to do the stuffing and this and that. And we've got a gluten allergy in the family, so stuffing can't be put in the turkey anymore. So it has to be made and put like in a casserole dish and then just heat it up in the oven. So that kind of throws a kink in the menu sometimes because he can get cross-contaminated super easily, and they're supposed to be coming out with a cure for that here pretty soon. It's almost like if you have an allergy to a food or something like that, they can sometimes clear that allergy by however they do it, reintroducing it at small amounts or whatever. My son was allergic to shellfish for a long time, and they perfected a way to slowly introduce it back into your system, and now he can eat shellfish. So I can see that happening with gluten, but we have so many restaurants now that for some reason it was just like there's a big run on celiac disease, and so now there is just a lot of restaurants that cater to both, and you have to actually have like 2 kitchens to do that. So you can't even travel in the breeze and get contaminated. But I guess people back in the day, before they didn't know what it was, just thought they had stomach problems or whatever, but I don't know what they actually classified that as before. It was celiacs, but
They were talking about tapeworms.
using tapeworms.
Yeah, there was a thing they were talking about where tapeworms could be used to introduce certain enzymes into the stomach.
Huh.
And that was one of the things they were researching.
Oh, be darned. But what, just, you'd have to keep the tapeworms in order to keep the disease?
I'm not sure. The story was a little bit unclear on that.
Uh-oh.
But I did find it interesting that they were talking tapeworms as a way to,
I was watching a video on this stem cell that was eating away at a cancer cell, and they
Yep.
had it was you could see it because it was magnified so much that under a microscope, and this stem cell was so tiny compared to the cancer, but you could actually see it going and starting eating it away, and just like all around the outside edge, and just if say it was in circle or whatever, but it's like, and they can do, for people that have cancer, they can do stem cell transplants now. You can get so advanced in some things, and then other things that aren't nearly as hard to advance in don't. So, but little by little, but there's so many cancers out there nowadays that you have to find a different cure for each type of cancer. So I don't ever see that becoming extinct, that there's no more cancers or anything like that. And it has a lot to do with your environment too, I suppose.
TC's back.
Yeah, he's just texted me. I think might be telling me to. Oh, there
Jesus
he is.
Christ, 1 hour I'm sitting in the fucking back.
Fuck off, you were. And even if you were, you kind of deserve it.
Why?
Said so.
Were you
that's why.
writing? Were you writing in chat?
He said link and thingy. That was only 3 fucking minutes ago. Like fucking hell.
Yeah, but I was sitting in the back for an hour. And I said, let me write. That didn't work. I texted you, Scott. I heard your fucking phone go off. You didn't look at it?
No.
Oh, I heard it
There you go.
too.
I just saw it. There you go. You're up now. Stop being a whinging cunt.
Hey, look who. Hey, Flying Junkie. How are you?
TC, we will be nice to people here.
Okay. I said hi. I said hello. How are you? That's being nice, man.
That's not all that you said, though.
I said Flying Monkey. Hey, how are you?
Didn't you, lion cunt? I heard you.
Did it take you all this time to go get cigarettes or something?
You went and got your kid, did you?
Did you go get her on birth control pills while you were out there? We figured you went maybe over to get the kid and beat the shit out of the other kid. Excuse me.
Beat the crap out of the boyfriend.
Oh, she was texting me. All right, they're taking her home. What a break. I ain't got to go.
Hey, amazing. Now, that's a good kid. Yeah, his parents take her home.
Yeah, I took them there. And they reciprocated and fucking.
So have you met the parents yet?
That's a fun.
Huh?
Have I met the parents? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They nice enough people.
Yeah, they seem nice. The mother was a bodybuilder, and the father, he don't speak too much English, but the mother's white and the father's Spanish. So nice people. They seem nice. Not as nice as me, but
Who is?
Oh, you just been full of it tonight, TC.
They keep brains on their kids. They don't let them run fucking wild. So.
Well, that's always a good thing. The last thing you want is for your kid to go over somewhere and just have the parents let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Responsible parents.
Who would have
Yeah.
thunk it?
And plus, she tells me about, what goes on, how the parents are. She goes, oh, Dad, they're strict.
Yeah, she's just saying that because it sounds good.
Don't get, oh, geez.
I just playing.
I know, but that gets my fucking mind thinking.
I know it does. Why do you think I do it?
Granddaddy TC.
Yeah.
Have a nice report.
Easy with that shit, Scott.
Granddaddy at before he's 60. Shit.
Don't even say that.
I was a grandma at 42.
Oh my God.
42, I was bringing it.
Well, it was different 100 years ago. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't, because back 100 years ago, if you're really talking 100 years ago, that would be highly frowned upon, because you got pregnant early too. But actually, I didn't. I had my first kid. I was 19, but
Yeah.
I would have been 20 that December. But yeah, so I'm gonna be even older here pretty soon. Only 2 more years and I'll be 70. That sounds rough. 70. I never thought of
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you look great for 70, and I'm not just saying that to blow smoke. You do, you look great.
I think it's the hair.
You got a little trouble. You got a little trouble walking, through garages and shit. I did it.
If that goddamn lip wasn't there, I wouldn't have been tripping on it. Lucky I didn't fall and break a bone or something. Your bones get a little brittle the older you get, so it's hard to do. Mine have been all fused together though, so I think I'm good. Good to go. Did I tell you what happened at the hotel in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
These fancy hotels, when you get in the elevator, the only way that the elevator will take you to the floor you want to go on is by your room key.
Right.
So we get up to our room and get up the next morning, go out the door because we're gonna catch a shuttle at 8:30 in the morning, and it was like 10 after 8. So we get all that shit, go out the door, get up to the elevator, and it just hits me right there going, oh, fuck. I just left the goddamn key card in the room. And of course, the door shut and locked, so we're up on the 7th floor and can't get down to the lobby to get the shuttle because fuck. So we're on the 7th floor. I ran down the fire escape stairs, 7 stories. And then I couldn't fucking find the entrance to the hotel. I went through 3 parking structures, running through 3 parking structures almost, slow jog. And I'm asking people, where's where's the entrance to the Radisson? And they're just over there. I don't understand how I went down all these stairs that were right there in the fucking hotel, and I didn't end up but on the back side of some fucking, I don't know, but it took me 20 minutes to get around to the entrance of the fucking hotel so I could go get a key, go upstairs where Guido's standing at the elevator door on the 7th floor waiting for me to get up there and let him downstairs so we can check out and catch our. We had a flight leaving at 10:30, so I always try and get to the airport 2 hours ahead of time because you never know what will happen going security. Fuck, I can't believe I just died as soon as I got in the elevator and just went, oh fuck. And so my daughter says, why didn't you just push the help button? It's like, oh, I do that, and then the fire department shows up, and I got all this commotion and everything going on. No, thanks. And,
Did you have your phones with you?
yeah. Oh, God. Scott, don't even say that now, because that didn't even fucking cross my mind. I could have called the goddamn lobby and said, hey, I'm stuck on the 7th floor. I mean, my legs are still sore today because I had to go run all over freaking Bloomington. Oh my God. That didn't even dawn on me. How stupid. Jesus Christ.
You know, some of these elevators, they only take you to certain floors, and then you got to get on another one.
Exactly. Well, and that was part of it too. From the lobby, you get on the elevator, you go up to the 2nd floor, and then you go right across from those elevators, get on another elevator that'll take you up to all the rest of the floors. But
I don't know why they do that.
yeah, I don't know. I think maybe because the public can get to the 2nd floor because restaurants or whatever might be there. And I think that is true because that's where the bar and the restaurant and everything is on the 2nd floor. And then you have to catch the other elevators for the rooms from there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Nice hotel, though. Really nice hotel.
No Motel 5 or 6?
No. This is very, very nice. They have 500 rooms in this hotel.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah, well, it's connected to, literally connected to the Mall of America. So you just stay in the same building and just cross over into the mall, and you're right there. That's why I planned the trip the way I did, so that we could do the shopping for the baby at the mall. But our fucking plane didn't get there until 8:45, and the mall was closing at 9 o'clock. So, and why the Mall of America would close at 9 o'clock on a Friday night, or Thursday night, I guess it was, when our mall in Oregon stays open till midnight when it's the holiday season. So I wouldn't have been in much mood for shopping it because we didn't get to the hotel till probably 9:15 or something. So it's just too late. So I did my shopping online and had it sent to my granddaughter's house, and it was there waiting for me the day we got there. It took 2 days. Yeah. Thank God for Amazon. Whoever started Amazon is a fucking genius.
I did, and I sold it early on. I fucked
Oh
up.
God, I should have known. I should have known. I shouldn't. I wouldn't have even had to open my mouth because I should have known.
I don't like to talk about it that much, but
Yeah, I know.
Of course you don't.
God, you just probably own half the United States, and you've been to how many wars and everything else? And I hear you went through Hell Week. Is that what I heard? Well, I was
Yes,
driving.
3 times. Went through
Huh?
Hell Week 3 times, he said.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
impressive, huh?
The lie is very impressive. Very impressive. You've been a pilot? Have you ever? Excuse me. I'm dying here. Have you ever been in a submarine when you were in the Navy?
Yeah.
No, but he's been with a lot of seamen.
What kind of submarine? What kind was it?
Well, they had made a special one, a solo one for myself.
Jesus
I
Christ.
I go in. You know, it's
Go
kinda
in
hard
and they
to-
just, you go in and they go, oh, we've got to make a submarine just for you. Shit. I suppose you went to the moon also.
Oh, I've been to fucking every planet. The moon ain't nothing.
Yeah, you have been to every planet. Everywhere but Earth.
that's I think that was a dig.
Wow, you caught on.
Now, Scott, you just told me you got to be nice in here. You're not saying
Oh,
nothing to
okay.
her about it.
Not to you.
It's different.
You survived Hell Week 3 times. It's okay for you.
And where was this Hell Week held?
Coronado.
Where?
Coronado.
Granada?
No, it's in California along the West Coast.
Coronado?
Yeah, I did that one, and then I did little rock or little thing on the East Coast.
Yeah, we've heard you got
Rock,
little thing.
Arkansas.
No, Little Creek.
Little Creek.
Yeah, you can look it up. You'll see it.
And what state is this in?
Well, from the fucking with my PSTD,
Yeah, your PS.
I fucking can't remember.
Your P what?
PBST.
Shit. Did you tell stories like this when you went to school too? Did all your classmates think that your parents were the Rockefellers or something, or what? Yeah, Guido and I are going to go meet the Kennedys while we're here in Massachusetts. We got invited over for dinner. So,
Oh, good for you.
yeah,
Yep.
that's going to be awesome.
I have a history with the Kennedys, but I just can't. There's no way I could talk about it.
I was going to ask you what kind of wine should I bring since you're such a wine connoisseur now.
Get him, Midnight.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. And she's not pregnant yet.
Ah,
Or maybe she is. Jesus criminy. Put a muzzle on it.
You talking TC or the dog?
GC. Oh.
you didn't bring me nothing back, no plate or
No,
nothing.
there was
Well, you're supposed to. Hey, what about my dad? You didn't speak up and bring me any food.
yeah, it was all around there, so they eat.
The food was good.
They eat though.
Did she have a
What'd you get
traditional
for-
Christmas Eve dinner?
What'd you get for a present?
What do you mean?
They didn't buy you nothing.
No,
Oh, you can't go over there. and
they
buy
barely know me. You got me some.
nothing. Yeah, that's.
They didn't buy
that's-
her anything, TC, but the grandbaby, they bought some stuff.
Scott.
They got me that.
Already starting on the wardrobe like I do.
Yeah.
We've already got the wardrobe going on for this little boy that's
Yellows,
coming in
because,
April.
they don't know the sexes yet.
It won't be long. Just about 8
Yellows
more
and whites.
weeks. Oh, shit.
The food. They didn't get her no gift. What the fuck?
Well, they've only just started dating, so it's not like it's fucking,
Oh,
not
shit,
like
they're
they've been
not
together
getting
for a couple of
married or
years.
something. Yeah, we're doing a prime rib too, monkey. $150 prime rib. You.
What time is it? I gotta get ready for church.
I go to church.
Yeah.
Go to midnight mass.
I like. Yeah, I like because they got the bells. They have these bells,
Yeah.
and I
Is it one
always
of those
I always
old
find
looking
them-
churches with the steeple with the bell?
Yeah. Yeah, I go. No,
They
the
say-
bells that they play on music. They dong ding dong. They wear white
Really?
gloves.
Just the
TC,
Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
my last four games have been 1-2-2-1.
Really
Yes.
nice.
Guido,
Can't
you're
find a
the only
sniper
person
rifle, a
in.
decent sniper rifle to save myself. But that's all right.
This is yours. I was just reading chat.
Guido still up?
Yeah.
Guido, Merry Christmas to you. You old bastard.
He wears a CPAP, and so the baby would wake up every morning, and because when she got up at 7, they give her a bottle, and she falls right back to sleep. But she's in our bed, and then when she wakes up, and she looks over at Guido and goes, "What the fuck? Who is that?" She almost started crying. It scared her first time.
What a mean grandfather. What the fuck?
Well, he took it off.
Guido's a good man. Guido's a good man. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's a terrific man. There should be more people like him in the world.
No shit.
Be a better place.
He's very generous too. Unlike some people I know. He never once complains about what is spent on a hotel room.
Well, he can't complain because he doesn't fucking know about it. You don't tell him.
Well, he knows where. Oh my God, Jesus!
What?
Did you just shit your pants?
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
sorry.
One of these days, you're gonna be around your girlfriend. You're just gonna cut loose, and you're just gonna shit yourself. And I'm just gonna die laughing when you have to tell that story, because you will.
One of these days, TC's going to be live and he's going to follow through.
Oh, fuck.
I did not like that fucking burst gun. You like that burst gun?
No,
Oh, you did. I'll let it be. I'll keep a green one before I take the purple one.
it's like that auto shotgun.
Yeah.
I'd take a fucking common auto shotgun over a purple one.
Yep.
The other one. The youngest prefers that fucking big shotgun. I'm like, nah.
I don't.
This works.
It shoots too slow.
Yeah.
I take a green shotgun that shoots fast against a gold one any day. Sure will.
You need some of your M&Ms.
You don't know nothing about Fortnite.
Ew.
What the hell is that noise?
What noise? That noise?
You farting?
I'm trying to get in the bag of M&Ms is what I'm trying to do.
Oh.
It's not cooperating very well. So I have to get up and get the scissors.
Where'd Elsie go, Scott?
We've got to go shortly to do some more Christmas shit.
Where you going?
Do some more Christmas shit.
Yeah, but where?
Where the Christmas shit is at.
Is this interrogation time?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're playing 20 fucking questions.
Any questions? Exactly.
Nobody likes to answer questions.
Could you imagine TC being a First Amendment auditor? That'd be fucking hilarious.
You want me to go do it?
I want you to go find the Cartnark.
Yes.
Purposely don't take your cart back and film it the whole time.
Oh, I hate that prick.
I know. That's why I want to see if you'll do it. I hear he's in Florida a lot.
Yeah, go live and film the Cartnark filming you. Take a big fucking rubber stamp with you. And when he puts his the magnet on your car, put a stamp across his forehead. I will not touch other people's shit.
No shot.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking. I don't like that guy.
You're gonna run across somebody one day, and they're gonna beat the shit out of him for
Oh,
fucking
get
with that
shot.
car. Uh-huh.
I'm surprised it already hasn't happened. It might have happened. He just hasn't shown it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, would you, if that's what you did for a living, to and then let everybody know that that happened?
Well, I've never lost, so I couldn't answer that. I've never been put down.
I get the feeling if he'd had the shit kicked out of him, there'd be a court case involved. And he'd be all over telling everyone about that.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, I'd better go. Gotta go do this shit.
Right.
All right, Scott, you'd be good.
Always, sometimes.
All
right.
right. Great
Chat.
rest of your
You guys
Christmas.
have
Come along for the fun.
Merry Christmas, Spooky.
Merry Christmas, Casey.
Guido, Monkey,
Commute on.
Kit was no, five, not fine. Kit. Verbal Kin was in here for a little bit. Ed was in here for a little bit. So,
Alrighty.
one,
So have a good day.
All right, be good.
Yeah. Toodles.
Toodles.